Go.
Hi, welcome to Pathfinder Norvald, a homebrew Pathfinder campaign based in a land of ice and snow. We are joined by our three players. We have Lee, who's playing Giles, who is the human cleric of the evil god Nex. We've got Dave, who is Angelus, who is the cunning rogue of the group. And we've got Ad, who plays Ulf Trolls, who is a mysterious half-elf ranger. So that's the party. Our party are currently, they've escorted the chieftain Sved to Thrin to vote for the next chieftain. They've currently retrieved Sved's axe, and they have got into a fight, been injured quite a lot, and they are now at a camp where they've been healed by a priest of Nex, and they've slept at his camp. So let's see if they wake up alive.
Good start.
Oh yeah, I forgot we've got one of Lee's mates, haven't we?
We do, yeah.
What?
One of Lee's creepy
dead.
friends.
That's it, yeah.
So Magnus, the cleric, has healed you all. Had a chat with Lee, asked him lots of really intrusive some of them have been creepy questions, some of them have been general questions, just about really lots of aspects of Lee's life, your journeys, lots of detail, and you've all gone to sleep by the fire. Lee, knowledge religion, please, as you are having vivid prophetic dreams.
Right. Knowledge, religion. As always, I am fully ready. Not. Okay, 20.
Fab, 20. So you have a really good interpretation of what this dream's about. So Giles is walking through the forest and he comes across a tree, and you hear him shout something in your character's native tongue, which is Elvish. The tree opens up, and in the ground you see lots and lots of gold and treasure before you. You hear a scream and you wake up.
Okay, let's scream. Do these
So
guys wake? Am I the only person that wake up?
You're the first person to wake up, Lee.
Right, I'm going to wake up Angelus and Ulf immediately and say, "Did you hear that?
Sausage is cooking.
That is a scream.
Yeah,
Definitely
me.
not sausages."
Right. No scream.
Whoa! Where did Dave go?
Oh,
Replaced by a man in glasses. Can I get perceptions from you all, please?
Perception. I got perception. I saw his glasses. What's my perception?
oh, nice.
It's a 4.
25.
Nice. Dave?
Oh, sorry, I'm rolling perception. Sorry.
Yeah.
I got distracted by my own glasses then.
Oh, that's poor for me. It's a 9.
18 I rolled, and my perception is 5, so 23 for me.
Nice. So, Dave and Ad, you both notice that Magnus is walking out of the tent, and you see that he is rapidly, wiping his hands on a rag, and the rag is, red.
Is Magnus Giles?
The cleric of Nex, yeah.
Yeah.
I know what's going off here.
You also notice that there is no one left in this camp apart from the 2 guards that are staying very stoically still on that side of the camp.
Okay, so is this the fanatics finally been sacrificed?
He says, "Good morning."
I reply, "Good morning. I see it's a beautiful morning."
It is indeed.
What's with the red hands?
He says, it was a difficult night. Many of our faithful went out into the world, but some non-believers thought that they could steal from our camp.
Okay. So it wasn't the fanatics in the camp then. Who were these people who thought they could steal from the camp?
He says just people, randomers, poachers, all sorts of folk. Just thought they could tiptoe in, eat some food, hear some words, and not convert. Thieves of the mind, thieves of the soul.
So I hope me and Angelus aren't next on your list.
He smiles. You both have a purpose. You're very precious, you know.
Oh, God.
Very precious to know.
I hate this guy.
Is that what he's saying to us? Oh god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no. I feel dirty.
He says, "Come, enjoy breakfast." And he goes back into his tent and he comes out and he brings a bowl of assorted fresh organs.
Oh no, I ain't.
Skipping breakfast day today.
Yeah, those sausages look a little bit human.
That ain't sausage.
He frowns and can I get a knowledge nature, please?
Cool. That's not bad again. 22.
Yeah, you notice these aren't human organs. These are animal. Like there's deer heart,
okay.
there's kidney. So these are the edible organs of animals. He's not being Mr. Cannibal.
That's good. So I don't want to. Maybe I'll join you for breakfast then.
He nods approvingly, and he puts it. He just puts the pot straight on the fire, adds some water, and a few other things. And as he's doing this, he turns to Giles and he says, "I have a favour to ask.
Oh, yes. How can I assist?
There is a man who is under the service of my lord. Someone that I could not strike because of the oath that I have taken. Not that I would wish to strike this individual, but sometimes, next call to us, this man has a dangerous future. He's a charismatic man, a man of strong faith. And one day that faith will lead him into adversity. If
Okay.
you find a weed growing in your garden, you cut it in the early stages rather than let it envelop the plant and kill it. This weed needs to be pulled.
Do you have a name?
He says, I have something better, a description, a unique description. He is a red man.
A red man. Okay.
Some humans are born with the affliction of the other world. Some are born gold, derived from angels. Others born grey, children of necks. This individual is born of sinister, heretical background. His skin is red. He has small lesions either side of his head. I dare say, not to be comical, he may have a tail.
Are you describing the?
Would I know from this description what it is? What he is?
Yeah, give me knowledge. Nature? Knowledge? You don't have knowledge planes, do you? Knowledge nature, I'll take.
Yeah. Oh, not so good. What was that? I should remember, shouldn't I? 17.
No fucking idea.
No
No idea.
Red dude with
This sounds just ridiculous. This sounds like something out of a story, a dream. You've never heard of a red man with weird things at the side of his head, potentially a tail. You think it's nonsense.
Okay.
Right. I don't think such a man exists. Is this a story? Is it an embellishment of what the person really is like?
Yeah, I can't say I've seen him.
He smiles. There is definitely a redness about him. You'll find him closer to Thrin. If you set off now, you may find him on your stroll. I want this man. Well, I can't want anything of this man, but Nex demands. If you do this, you'll be rewarded. Nex will
Rewarded.
bestow a blessing that only his pupils can benefit from.
If we get rid of this problem for you, would there be any repercussions for us?
The ire of a possibly small-time demon, but the benefits to Nex and the favour you'll find will severely outweigh that.
Okay. Have we?
I will not lie. This person is destined to be a great avatar. He must be nipped in the bud.
So, is Thrin where we're going to take? I've forgotten his name. I think he's Axe back.
Oh, Thor. No, not Thor. Bjornsson. God,
Sved.
Is it Sved? That was it. Yeah.
Sved. Svensson, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Is that on the way? Is that where we're going?
Yeah. If that's what you're doing, yeah.
It's up to you guys. I'm always up for a bit of.
I just hope it's not Sved. I feel like it is.
It doesn't sound like Sved from the description. I don't think he didn't have a tail last time I checked.
Well, you know, he might be tucking it quite well.
He says this man is a lowly servant, someone who is not well known, but favoured in the court of Ragnar. Sorry, Ragulf.
Oh, Ragulf.
You will not find any repercussions for his death, but do not advertise the death.
Okay.
I will know that it has been complete, and you would return in the next morning to receive your reward. Or better yet,
that was it. Yeah.
the reward will find you.
So last time, yeah, Ragulf is the one who's going with the other god. Is it that we're not sure of who it is?
Yeah.
Okay, so
He
it's one
nods.
of his people.
He says, actually, thinking about it, I must leave very soon. And he looks up at the sky. Something calls, something. I must go south. Don't worry, your reward will find you.
Okay. I mean, we've got no idea what we're looking for at a certain time, but okay.
The red man will find you. If you
Okay.
dally, then you won't find him. Hurry up.
All right.
He does that with his hand.
So best we get a better head off towards Thrin then, had we?
I think we better get going. Yeah, let's get moving.
We'll just have
Can we
some
take one of these horses each?
on the way.
You ask about the horses.
Do you ask about the horses?
Yeah, we can do.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Horses for sale.
He laughs at you. He goes, you're joking, right?
I thought you might want us to catch up with this red guy pretty quick. By the sounds of you waving us out of your camp.
You'll be too early if you take these beasts. Anyway,
Okay.
I need them to transport my my luggage.
This guy, man.
Looks like we're going to be walking then.
That's it, indeed.
Let's get going.
I'm on my way from misery to happiness away.
So he points you in the direction, and then he immediately sort of just clicks at the other two, and very silently they start to just pick up barrels and load, and they're clearly picking things up that are significantly sort of stronger than them, and they're just doing it so silently without even looking at each other or really looking at exactly what's going on.
They're under some sort of influence.
Yes, you two ought to
Shoulder.
remember this.
Oh yeah.
So, do you begin to walk?
Oh yes,
If everyone's ready, yeah.
Absolutely.
Casually, sneakily, hop,
Casu-
skip, and a jumpy?
casually.
Casually, I guess.
Casually?
Yeah.
Okay. It's actually not long. It's only about... The camp's probably about 40 minutes away. Well, actually less than that. It's probably about 30 minutes, 20 minutes away. And it's about 10 minutes before you start to see something up ahead. Can I get perceptions again from all of you, please?
Mm-hmm.
24.
Fab. So,
17.
17, Lee.
Trying to remember what my perception is. Okay.
Previously, it was what, +4?
Yeah,
You've
well,
put down
10.
10. So, Ad, you see first. You see a small, a small figure in the tree line, and you see a sort of a flash of black hair and red skin, and you see a sort of a young man, possibly 18, 19, gathering sticks in the forest on his own, and he hears. Oh, let's have a look if he hears your footsteps. Yeah, he hears the three of you sort of going through the woods and sort of like takes a step back and looks at you both and looks at the three of you and just sort of like is frozen there like a rabbit in the headlights. Hello?
What's up?
Hello. So this is it's just the one guy, the guy in red.
Yeah.
Oh no.
A boy, barely a man, alone in the forest, picking up sticks.
Let's kill him.
It's definitely red.
Told you having to recycle previous assets. He would almost look human if not for his slightly tinged red skin, his eerily black hair. You see none of the nubs either side of his head as was described, and you certainly don't see a tail, but this person would pass for human in certain lights.
Okay. So shall we just discussing with the lads? Shall we sit this guy out? Just no questions about
I
it?
think we should probably talk to him first. He's only a child, isn't he?
He could be just very sunburnt.
Are you whispering? Are you talking? Because you are.
Yeah, sure.
We're quite
Yes.
far away. I don't think he's going to hear us. I mean, how far away are we? At 40
I mean, you're
feet.
40 foot away, so that's. Yeah, I suppose it's not that far. I'll do a perception, and if he scores highly, yeah, he's heard.
Oh.
that was a critical success. He's definitely heard. He begins to turn, and
Right.
he starts to run. If you want to roll initiative,
Oh,
he's running straight
can
away.
someone just please put an arrow in his leg? Please. Let's not let him escape.
Oh, I'd like to try.
can everyone roll initiative, please?
Yeah.
17 plus
Oh no, 10.
24.
Fix my initiative. Initiative -1. Oh god.
Your character shit.
Oh, I'll mind you that later on. 9.
You get spells though.
No, you only gone one lower than me, and I'm not.
Dave, you first. He's just turned around.
Oh. I'll shout out to him. Hey, you stop! And I draw my bow and point at him.
He's. Are you readying an action? Is that what you're doing? So if he runs on his go, are you going to fire an arrow at him?
Yeah.
Okay, so you drawn your bow, you're holding your action. Wonderful. It's his turn. He's going to bolt. So he starts to run in this direction. So he's going to get off screen very soon if he runs.
Cool.
Yeah, he'll already be off screen. So yeah, he's going to bolt. You get a chance to fire your arrow at him. So D20 to hit him.
Shit. Here's the other one. 15 plus. It's just 15 plus. What is it? Just 15? I rolled 15.
You're rolling to attack, so let's have a look at your character sheet. Angelus. So in your short bow, to hit is +4.
So I got 15 plus 4, so 19.
Yep, that's a hit, and it's a
Yeah.
straight d6. Can I get 2 d6 because you're hitting him in the back? So that is a sneak attack.
Well done,
Guy's gonna
Dave.
die.
Nice one, Dave.
I feel a bit harsh. I don't think we should kill them.
Shall we
Let's see,
take him
roll
out,
a six and
guys?
a two.
In earshot. What did you roll, Dave?
Nine. So I rolled a 6 and a 2, so that's 8 damage.
Yeah, 8 damage. Yep, he falls to the ground, passed out.
Let me catch up with him.
Oh no! You stay away.
Let me. Can I take a turn to get to it? It's 40 foot in it, so.
It's Ad's go next. It
Oh,
depends if you're
I'll-
still
I'll
acting
wait.
like you're in combat or not. Ad, what do you want to do on your turn?
God.
Is he dead?
We don't know.
He's
I want to go
fallen to the
check.
ground, and you see blood pouring profusely from him.
I want to go check his pulse.
Well, I'll do that. I'll run up to him and check his pulse.
Okay, can I get
Well-
D20 heal check, please?
Yeah. Oh no. 8.
No idea. There's blood, there's warmth, but there's, his skin already feels cold. You have no idea. There's mixed signs.
I fucking murdered this kid, didn't I?
Can I quickly check his body over pockets and things?
I'll let Lee go next, and then we'll
Okay,
go
go
through
on.
the rounds if that's all right. Unless
Yeah.
we're leaving, unless everyone agrees we're leaving combat rounds. Lee, your turn next.
Excellent. I'm going to obviously come up here, and as Ulf doesn't really know if he's alive or dead, I'm just going to make sure he is and do bleeding touch.
Oh my fucking god.
Nice. 1d6 of bleeding damage, please, Lee. He's not going to resist.
Coming up.
Jesus.
3.
Okay, you do half damage on that one. But yeah, you do some more damage. He's bleeding quite heavily. Dave, you're next.
I'll check his pulse.
D20 heal, please.
I rolled 4.
No idea. Blood everywhere. Makes you feel a bit gross, actually. Ad, your turn.
I'll check all his pockets and everything, please.
Excellent. So he has a padded shirt. He's got a small backpack, mostly filled with sticks. He's got a belt pouch on him. He's got a larger stick that he's clearly been using as a club. He's got a sack. He's got a sack in there. He's got a game of cards, and he's got 5 gold on him.
You get to have 5 gold, right?
Get down to 5 gold.
So he's got nothing on him that's like out of the ordinary then.
Yeah, he's like late teenager, early adult man.
Was.
Is
Cool.
kind of. We're not sure yet.
I think Dave killed him, really. I just made sure.
Yeah, right, I'll take the gold and the pack of cards off him.
So, Dave's killed him. I've made sure he's dead. And Ad's just taken anything he's got on him. Like, yeah, you don't need that gold anymore. Thank you very much.
That's it.
You
Can't
just
spend it, can he?
Fucking hell.
What is it, like a card game? Is it or something?
It's just like cards. It's as close to like a pack of cards as you get. There's like weird jokers and other things. It's clearly some local card game.
Don't we need to get rid of this guy so no one finds out? Shall we
Can
bury
I
him?
check the pack for shinies?
No shinies, I'm afraid.
That's
Some of the cards are clearly handmade. Some are, as you rifle through them, some are sort of ones that clearly he's tried to replace. others are ones already in the set, and it looks like this is amalgamated out of 3 sort of tattered sets.
Right.
Can we? Who's got a shovel on them? I think we should bury this guy.
Jesus Christ, the guy isn't dead yet.
He's
I
at least
still-
just killed him, hasn't he?
I'm pretty sure it's close to. I won't worry about it. Let's just bury him. Actually, do you know what? No, because this could come back on us. I'm going. Can I? Is it my turn yet?
Yes.
No.
Can I slit his throat,
why?
please?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you can.
Fantastic.
Cool. As you sort of cut through all the veins and tendons in his neck, he just kind of twitches and then goes very, very still.
Excellent. Now can we bury him?
Are we out of combat now?
Yeah.
Can I check to see if there's a trail that looked like he might have go off to a shack somewhere or something?
Yeah,
Just
cool.
collecting
Give me a
sticks.
tracking, please.
I forgot tracking.
think
It's
I've
your
got tracking.
survival and it's follow
Okay.
identified tracks. So for you, it's +8.
No, we're tracking, not tracking.
17.
Goes straight back to Thrin.
Okay.
You follow it for a little bit, but very quickly see the fort in the distance, and
Yeah.
it takes you to a path.
Okay.
I seriously think we should hide this body, guys. Preferably in the ground.
We just need the Breaking Bad this, don't we? That's what
So
we need
like
to do.
this young lad, does he really sound like the guy that Thingy was describing apart from the red bit?
He is red.
He's red.
If you want to check over his body with a perception,
You can check for
Yeah.
a tail.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please.
we'll
For a
all do
tail
that.
and things on his head and
yeah.
23.
Yeah. So as you start to strip down the corpse, because that's really the only way to check, you start to see like a small protrusion of tail where his coccyx
Okay.
is. It's sort of like curled in. It's like a little rat tail with a little blade on the end. Not like a blade, but you get what I mean, like a
Yeah,
larger
uh,
piece
yeah.
of flesh that sort of ends in a nail-like type thing. Like it's basically a pointed tail. That's what I'm trying to explain. On the side of his head where there's hair, you feel the tiny nodules. He is
Okay,
definitely
maybe
the
this is
creature
that guy then.
described.
Yeah. Yeah, Ragolf better not find out about this, otherwise that Einar's going to tear us to pieces.
Let's. You've got a shovel, right? I'm sure one of you guys has got a shovel. In fact, oh no, I haven't got a shovel.
I haven't got a shovel.
No one has a shovel, I believe.
Right. Okay. Some trees over there. In fact, we've got. Let's burn him.
Oh my god. No, but wasn't it going to make a bit of smoke if we burn him this close to Thrin?
Maybe.
That sounds like a survival type question, Ad. D20 +7, please.
16.
Yep, lots of smoke and lots of smell.
Yeah, we better not burn him.
All right.
Cremating a human is incredibly distinctive.
Can we just bury him in leaves and twigs? And then
Yes.
some beast will come and eat him in a bit.
What about Can we not dig? What about with You've got plenty of axes. Could we not use axes to make a shallow grave?
Oh, I thought you were about to say chop him up then.
Oh,
Jesus
I
Christ.
didn't think of that. Oh,
Oh, no.
there's some trees over there.
Bury his body in various locations. On a map, it looks like a smiley face.
That's...
My God, I'm out.
This is the day that Dave quits Pathfinder. 'cause it gets too dark.
I mean, I'm just thinking it might be best if no one finds this body. That's all. And like, if we put it on the leaf, someone's gonna find it. So, I mean, there's some trees over there, but someone will find it. So
How powerful is Sved's axe? Can it freeze his stuff, doesn't it? Can it freeze it to the point of where we could shatter it?
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
You're going to have to give it a go, Dave.
Dry ice style.
try it, Dave. He'll kick it like a football.
You might as well go
Okay.
for the neck because you love to cleave every head off. So you might as well have a crack and see if you can get that off.
Yeah. My character's got a past empty. I forgot about that. Do you know what? Shall we drag him over towards the tree line so he's not just in a field? Taking closer to like trees and stuff, and then we'll freeze him.
Okay, shall we all drag him
then-
together? That sounds like a
Yeah,
plan.
I've given you all control of him.
Excellent. So let's all just we'll move one bit at a time, just moving with
Okay.
that. So
Where are we going
Yeah.
into here?
yeah, we all just there we go. Yeah, there we are, sorted.
Then we
Lovely.
just having the bury him, just fucking flung him, man.
Just kick him in the bush.
So the tree line's relatively thick here, but not thick enough that a close passerby wouldn't be able to see. This is your guesstimation.
Can I stand just outside the tree line just to keep my eye out
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
any
go for it.
wanderers while Dave's hacking his head off?
Can I get a sort of persistent perception from you? So if you just roll a perception now, and I'll just take it as we go. If anyone arrives, that'll be what they have to pass against.
16.
Cool, thanks, Ad. So what are you going to do, Dave? Start chopping?
Well, can I? Where is it that freezes? Is it the blade edge that freezes things, or is it just kind of just?
So you notice, apart from and really it does with a bit of the handle, from the handle up, the entire axe, it goes icy cold, like veins spanning out from the handle, and slowly the top of the axe sort of begins to freeze. And then once it's finished, it kind of retreats but remains icy cold. There's still like patches of ice on it, but every time you swing, it's sort of like just is bitterly cold. You
Okay.
feel the cool air, and considering it's really fucking cold in Norvald, you're all wearing you're all wearing your hats, scarves, your thick coats. You feel the cool emanating. It's like a cold heat. It's like the opposite of fire. It's like a biting cold that comes from this thing.
Right. Okay. Well, can I then can I get it out, and then can I kind of like place it on his body and try and kind of freeze him that way, or does it have to be struck in to actually activate?
You place it on him, nothing happens.
Oh, God, I'm gonna have
You
to
just
hack it.
press in your axe against a dead man's body.
I mean, you've
Give it
already
a good swing, Dave.
you've already killed him, Dave. So I mean, no, you may as well just take an axe to him as well. You helped. You did most of the damage. I just finished him off.
Go for the face, because then at least we don't get rid of him. They can't tell who it is.
Apart from his red.
And the tail.
Yeah, hack them off as well. Make yourself a little necklace thing.
Oh my God. Actually, that's. Oh wait, no, the guy will know if we've killed him. I was gonna say we can cut off his tail for proof, can't we?
We don't need that. We just need to make sure that if you can try and see if you can make him into a nice ice sculpture for us to smash up, that'd be great.
Okay. Right. Well, I'll tell you what. Then I'll take the axe and I drive it into his chest and just hold it in his chest, and just to see if I can freeze all of him.
Can I have 1d6 plus 1d10? Sorry, 1d6 and 1d10 for me, please, for the
1d6.
base damage of the axe.
3 and the D. What's it? D10 was that?
1d6 and 1d10. And your strength is +1,
3 and
and then add 3 onto the end of it. You say 3 and 8?
3 and 8 are rolled. I rolled a 3 for the 6 die and 8 for the 10.
11 plus 3 is 14. You cleave through this guy's skull and split it in half.
But do I freeze it and shatter it?
The ice makes it less of a mess, and clearly freezes portions of this guy's face, but no, it doesn't freeze and shatter his face.
Dave, can you just keep chopping away at it?
Keep chopping.
It suddenly turned horrifically barbaric.
I don't know what else to do.
You could tell we'd never be good as murderers, wouldn't we?
I mean,
I
I'm
still
really
think we should
relieved.
have-
I'm
We should have
really
just
relieved.
spoken to him.
Mm.
Oh, go on then. I'll just release a flurry of attacks on this thing and just hack it into dust.
How long do you keep attacking him for?
Oh, how long we got?
How long do you want to spend attacking him? I might make you roll a Constitution save because you might start to get a bit exhausted after a while. But
Well, if I get exhausted, can Ulf take over?
how long are you going for?
What time of day is it?
it's morning.
Morning,
Breakfast
early
time, yeah.
morning, really early morning. You
Yeah,
wake up
morning.
super early. Actually, it's only just light.
Let's hack until midday.
You're gonna hack until midday.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, maybe an hour.
Maybe an hour.
An hour
Okay.
sounds good.
So you spend an hour chopping this body up, and as magical as the axe is, it's actually very difficult to chop through certain areas of the human body. Can I get a strength check from you, please, and a constitution check?
So what's my strength? Roll a d20. Is that... Did I miss that? It was a d20 plus something or?
D20 plus your strength, which is +1, and another D20 plus your constitution, which is +2.
So I rolled 18 for my strength.
Yep.
So
This is 19.
19 plus 14.
Yep. For your constitution. So head's a mess. Arms are completely separated in several different pieces. Torso is just you've smashed in ribs. There is viscera everywhere. Blood, gore, everything, but generally the meat of the body and the cartilage and the spine and everything is still very much sort of like heavily. You kind of like just mashing at the meat bit now, and you are tired. You can't keep this up.
Maybe you can just bury that a little bit. Like, maybe we should all just, I don't know, just kind of like try and make a hole. Because it's in small bits now, isn't it? So if we make a small hole, we can just put it all in, like put some dirt over the top of it.
He's certainly unrecognizable.
Good.
It's unrecognisable
can't-
now.
Yeah, I
Can
mean,
you
apart
not
from the red
create- can you
skin,
not-
he's pretty much unrecognizable.
Can you Jax? Can you summon a monster that could eat him?
Ooh, I like your thinking. I don't think I have one that would eat him. Let me just check. Maybe I.
They have 6 seconds to eat him, remember?
Yeah, that is a problem.
Well, if he's unrecognisable now, we should be all right, shouldn't we?
Oh, sorry, it's based on level. They have 2 rounds, so they have 12 seconds to eat him.
Well, I mean, it depends how hungry it is. I mean, if it's a pig, let me have a look.
Oh,
I
pigs
mean,
eat anything, don't they?
Mushy now. It's frozen. It's mush. It's
Hang on.
Is it Lockstock, which is the one that has the guy with the pigs that he feeds everyone to?
Oh my god, this game's gone really dark. I don't. Where are my animals? Where are my animals? Summon monster.
It's the one with the caravans you're thinking of, Ad. I'm trying to remember what
Oh,
that one is.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
The,
Snatch.
Snatch, yeah, Snatch
Yeah, yeah.
is the guy with the pigs.
Did I write this down? I'm sure I wrote down what animals I could get.
So you can have a rat, a dog, a large rat, a dog, a dolphin, an eagle, a fire beetle, a poisonous frog, a pony, or a viper.
A large rat. Now that's door through anything. I'm gonna get a large rat. I'm gonna summon in a large
Dolphin.
rat. Dolphin's not gonna
the
eat it.
dolphin.
Dolphin on land though. I'm adding a large rat. Let's summon my large rat in to eat some of this up.
Okay, cool. You summon the large rat, and for 12 seconds, you order it to nosh down and eat this this body. So the rat begins to chew through. What do you order him to specifically eat?
The larger part of the body.
Okay. So he starts to gnaw at a rib, bites it in half, takes some big bite chunks out of this guy, and then disappears, and the contents of the dire rat's stomach falls to the ground. Doesn't take him with it when he leaves.
So,
What?
so we just got more mush now.
Well, at least we can bury it. At least it's a learning curve. At least we know now. We can't
Yeah.
use our
It's true.
animals, well, my animals, to
Mm.
make evidence disappear. Can we dig a hole with an axe?
Yeah, let's just start hacking at the ground.
Depends how much you want to dig. I mean, it's cold, remember, so the ground is relatively hard. It's going to be difficult to dig any large amount, but it depends on the level of quality you want and how much time you're going to spend. If you want 6 feet under, it's probably not going to happen.
No, I'm thinking like just 2 foot.
I'm going to need strength checks from you all.
All right. Well, we all know I'm a weakling on this.
Hmm.
My strength is yunk. Strength.
9.
Don't think I've ever done a strength check. Where's my strength? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's -1. Lovely.
Oh,
Zero.
and Dave's exhausted, by the way, so I don't want you rolling for this, Dave.
So it's
mean, I feel like
just add. That's
It's just
Not
add and
9. Yeah.
9. So you guys kind of start to dig through the foliage and get to the ground, and it becomes really hard. The axe, what axe are you using? Are you using Sved's axe or are you using a different axe?
No, use my throwing axes.
Um,
Don't use threads. Actually, keep freezing the ground.
So
Yeah,
quite
I'll
quickly, one of the throwing axes, it begins to dull, break. This isn't the purpose it's used for. It essentially turns into a bent piece of metal and wood after. But as you dig through the ground, you probably get a foot in, but it's not dirt. It's the foliage on the ground mostly. It's the leaves. It's the sort of the slight mud that's on the ground. Once you start getting into the hard, icy ground, you can't really get through. You don't make a lot of progress. It's about 20 minutes in until you realise actually there's a lot of soft overgrowth that you've taken up, but into the ground you can't really get.
I reckon he's unrecognisable now, so squirrels and stuff will eat the rest of it.
well. Let's just cover.
Squirrels don't eat meat, do they?
Well, we're in an Iceland. I imagine there's some bears and stuff that may eat it.
That's it. We'll be fine. Just kick some dirt over it.
Yeah, let's put some dirt over it.
Do you want to knowledge nature to know the animals in this area?
Yeah, why
That
not?
if there's
That'd be
anything that
fun.
will come on and nosh on him.
Ooh, that'll be 27.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there's bears, there's wolves. You've already heard people mention these types of animals. There's things like elk in this area, those sort of types of deer. There's things that will come by and gnaw on him.
Let's just take the arrow that you used, Angelus. Let's take that arrow out. We'll take that with us.
Yes.
And get rid of that ourselves.
Cover all tracks. I like it.
Okay, so as you take the arrow out of him,
Oh my god.
it's broken. It doesn't break in him, it's just a broken arrow. Thank you.
So I've lost an
That's okay. That's fine. Losing the arrow is fine as long as you just don't leave it behind, because that's obvious. I mean, anything could have made a mess of him like that. It could have been an animal that's done that.
That's it.
What
True.
was-
Totally true.
Straight clean cuts all the way through it.
Well, bears.
They
No.
might be particular how they eat. All in the breath.
They might like to cut up their food before they eat
Yeah.
it. A bear's knife and fork, what would that look like?
It's a really chefy bear.
Mm.
Bit
So
of
what
moss
do
on
you-
the side. And
I'm
Can I
hoping.
get a perception from you all?
Yeah, I'm hoping by the time someone finds it, some animals would have chewed on it enough to make it not look like it's been cut up too much.
28. I'm some good rolls tonight.
What am I rolling for again? Sorry.
perception. You're just sort of looking around, seeing what's going on.
Oh crap!
Well, I'll have good rolls until it counts, and then
Ad
I rolled
Dave
18 in total.
is covered in blood,
Oh no!
oh,
like head to toe, like just blood all over his face,
19.
blood all over his outfit. Lee, you noticed that as well. There's just blood all over Dave.
Right, can we not melt? We're in quite a cold region, aren't we? So
Yeah.
it's
is there
not
not a
any like
stream nearby we
yeah.
can chuck him in?
The stream is back towards the camp where there was the cliff. You'd have to climb down the cliff to get to the brow of the
where
stream,
we came from. Okay.
which isn't that far away. It's like 20 minutes, half an hour away.
How do you feel about being pissed on, Dave?
Don't you have another cloak? Don't you have another cloak?
I don't think Dave does have another cloak.
Okay.
Well, can't I just throw Can't I just throw a blanket over me or something?
Do you have a blanket?
I think I do. I've got a bedroll, aren't I?
Yeah, if you want to throw your bedroll over you. If you want to walk into the camp like a caterpillar in your bedroll.
Could you just roll around in the dirt and just go really muddy instead?
Yeah, good. Do
Yeah, you could try and clean yourself off. You don't have any form of disguise. Can I just get a straight D20?
Straight D20.
Oh, you do have a disguise +1. So D20 +1, please, for you to try and to disguise the blood off you.
Well, I rolled. Oh, do you know what? Fuck, I just knocked it. 12. So 13.
Yeah, you cake yourself in filth. You can still see patches of blood, but it makes you look less like a psychopath more than a... Well, it might make you look more like a psychopath because you're covered in filth and blood.
It'll do.
I just want you to know you've spent 40 minutes killing a guy and burying his body.
Shall we crack on?
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go. This is what happens when we know what happens when we don't cover our tracks.
What was it the other week? Like that bloody troll that took us like 3 episodes to get something.
Prep, yeah. You guys heading back to Thrin then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
All innocent in that. Okay, make sure we put foliage over that guy's body and stuff.
Sorry, Lee, this isn't a.
No, that is not. I've lost you on audio a little bit there, Parish. All right, you seem to.
Oh, sorry. Hello.
Hi.
This isn't a calibrated map, but we'll move to this one.
That's all right. I'm sure we'll be all right.
So you guys arrive back. Again, very similar setup. You can see everybody around in the different camps. You see Sved outside of a tent, and he's just talking to some people.
Okay, I think we should could Dave roll a stealth to go and have a. Is there any cold running water here?
Barrel of water.
Yeah, there's barrels outside of people's tents. A couple of ones to have a bath in for drinking water and other things. There's some near the fire where people are melting snow water to bathe in.
I'm just thinking, Dave, you might need a wash. You're looking a bit dirty.
I'll get cleaned up and stuff.
Yeah.
My best friend, Balthazar.
Barabbas.
Barabbas. I just can't get Bulbasaur out.
I'll go. Yeah, I'll imagine if.
Yeah, if you just go to any tent, Dave, you'll be able to find something. So you can go to Barabbas' tent if you like. Very quickly you find a barrel. Barabbas is just kind of like looking at you as you're scrubbing filth and blood into his barrel.
To distract Barabbas while he's doing that, I'll just inquire if he's got any more food rations.
Yeah, he asks how many you want.
A couple of coins in front of him.
Yeah, he's completely on it.
7, if that's an amount I can purchase.
Oh God, I need some as well because that bloody thing nicked out all my bloody rations, didn't it?
I think I need to get some as well at some point.
That thing that those, what were they called under
Brownies.
the brownies? Yeah, those brownies. So how much is it going to charge me for 5 rations?
Let's have a quick look. I'm just trying to find rations in the food. Come on, it's in adventuring gear. I know it is. There we go. Found them. Rations. It is 5 silver apiece.
Alright,
Bloody hell.
25 silver then,
So I'll
basically.
give you 35 silver then for 7 of them.
Yep.
Actually, Parrot, since we're on the note of money, how much is a platinum?
A platinum is
Worth.
10 gold pieces.
That is way less than I thought it was.
It's still quite a bit. If you think it's still, it's a lot of copper.
How many silvers in a gold?
Now I'm just googling that.
10 silver and a gold. So it's 10 copper and a silver, 10 silver and a gold,
Alright.
10 gold in a platinum.
So,
10, 10. Okay.
so if I break that down, that gives me 19. I need to do another one. That's 29.
I'll give them 4 gold then, yeah.
And then
So yeah, he'll sell you as many trail rations as you want. He's got buttloads of food.
okay, brilliant. So I just taking 5 off him.
Hmm.
Just update my sheet.
Excellent. So he's got a small barrel of food, but he says to you cautiously as he hands things over. He says, "I don't have a lot of stock left, lads. You've cleared me out on some things, but I've traded. I've not got a lot left but coin."
Yeah, you got plenty of coin.
Yeah, 'cause it's loaded, isn't it?
Should be by now. That money's taken off his.
Cool. Should we take your axe over to Sved?
Yeah, as long as I'm cleaned up. I cleaned up by now.
Do you clean the axe up as well?
I'll clean the axe up, Dave.
Yeah. I'll clean and polish that up. Spit on it.
Fair enough. So you walk over to Sved then.
Yeah.
He turns and he looks at you, and do you have it out? Do you have it presentable?
I have it wrapped in my cloak that is now clean. I'd be like,
Oh, okay. So we can't see it yet.
not yet. No, I just want to see what he says to us.
He says, "So, did you guys get the axe?"
Mine now. Yeah. Svedson, I present to you this, the axe.
Okay. He reaches out hesitantly and grips it with his hand and slowly takes it from you. And he looks at it, and you see a tear roll down his eye. He says, "This was the axe of my father and his father and his father for many generations, and it's been a long time since I've held my family's axe. I owe you an awful lot, and you will be repaid, I assure you." And he puts it in his belt, and he says, "Now on to your generous payment. As you know, Thrin is an ancient territory, and a territory taken from the elves when we first claimed this land of Norvald. Many elves were lost, as were their relics, their treasures, and my reward to you is the knowledge of one of the great treasure troves of the elves that has been passed down from generation to generation in my family. The first ones was where we got this axe. The next one that I know for certain is south of this location, an hour from here. If you go to Jor, he will show you, because I've spoken to him, and you will reap your rewards."
Awesome. Who's
Cool.
who's the guy in Jaw?
Jor is the ranger. I believe you spoke to him.
Oh, he's the ranger. Okay. When you said go to Jaw, I thought it was a place.
He says the treasures of the ancient elves are often in a variety of forms, not necessarily coinage, but gems, jewels, artwork, statues. You would not be able to carry such treasure on your own, at least not a sufficient amount that would reward you significantly. I suggest you find a means of carrying such a large treasure and a way of peddling it around this area, as it would not do well to travel miles and miles with such a large hoard.
Well,
So-
we got a guy. He's quite good with his money.
So how does Brabus feel about retiring?
What about we take like? I mean, we could probably buy a couple of horses and a wooden
Well,
cart.
I'm thinking we need a cart and everything. So I'm
Yeah.
wondering if we Brabus has got his little helper with him. If we can persuade him to come with us, come
Yeah.
with a pair of hands. What do you think?
Let's approach and ask.
Mhm.
Where are we?
Why?
I don't see us on this map. Where are we?
You're right near Barabbas.
here.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm just zoomed out. Maybe. Cool. Let's chat to Brabus.
As you come close to him, he has his usual arms outstretched. My friends!
Give me your cash.
This
How
guy.
do you feel about a big payday? Possibly retirement type of payday.
Sounds great. I
You
mean, I
don't sound
doubt I'll
very convinced
retire, but an opportunity of wealth sounds wonderful. How can I be of assistance?
And we could do with your transport and possibly your friend asleep in the back.
He nods. Wilbur always comes with the cart.
Nice.
How much?
Obviously, the reward will be on completion of our task.
Do you know how much?
Oh, yeah.
It's elven
lot.
treasure, a lot of it.
He strokes his beard and gazes off into the distance. An elven treasure might be difficult to peddle, but I may be able to do it with some of the locals here. We could get cash quite quickly. Sounds like an excellent venture. 15% is our take.
That's actually
Okay.
not that bad. Oh, are you haggling, are you?
I was thinking. I know I've got a good gambling strike, but gambling and haggling
Is
are
that
two different
15%
things.
between you and Wilbur?
He says, my company, which is me and Wilbur, we will take
Okay.
a straight 15% off the top.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take that. I'm happy with that. Angelus?
Yeah, sure.
He puts out his hand to shake each of yours.
Don't shake Charles's.
Is he filthy?
Yes. You might
He
catch
nods.
something
Like he
lethal.
understands.
You may just get a slight tingle, that's all. It's nothing
He
but
says,
love.
your word will be good enough. Now, I will be appraising the goods. I will be able to hopefully sell the goods, but I will be able to, thankfully, get a cash reward pretty quickly for you. So anything that you sell, anything we find, I can appraise, take back here, count through what it would be worth coinage-wise, and pay you appropriately.
And obviously, it's in your worthwhile to get the best prices as well.
He nods.
Okay.
Indeed.
Well,
Right.
yeah, I'm good with that. Let's go.
So we need to go and talk to Jaw.
So Jor isn't far from here. Jor is in the Ranger Circle,
I was
just at the edge. Yeah. And as you arrive, he looks at you and he says, if you're seeking me, I assume Sved has his axe.
Indeed, he's got his axe back. Yeah.
He nods. He says, the elvish treasure, then. It's in a grove. A circle of trees. There are many like it around this territory. Large trees with carved faces inside. The particular tree in question is quite distinct, and has sadly an occupant at the moment, an evil spirit that people have complained about,
Okay.
but shouldn't be a problem for you, fine adventurers.
Okay.
Okay,
He says,
cool.
I shall lead the way if you've got any provision.
Great. Yeah, I think we just need old Barabbas.
Okay, excellent. So you all assemble together and you begin to make your journey through the woods. Jor knows the best places to take you. He takes you into cart-friendly places. He shows you the way. He tells you this is the route you take on the way back. It's really simple, etc. So he makes sure that you guys know where you're going. Can I get survival checks off all of you to make sure that you receive this information correctly and that you're not going to get lost?
Survival going up.
What what do you want to tell us, Barry?
Survival check. So D20 plus survival, your skill. So what he's doing is
13.
he's describing your way back. So this is your ability to
So-
not get lost on this route.
I've got survival. I've got survival, follow or identify tracks. Which one would just be normal?
It's not. It's just straight survival for you, Ad. So D20
Okay.
plus 7, please.
That's 16 then.
Marvel. Oh, mine's the. I rolled an natural 20.
Nice. And what's your survival, Dave?
0.
0. Okay. So Dave knows where he's going. You're not entirely sure, Ad, but you think you're relatively confident, and Lee, you think you kind of know the rough direction anyway. So as you get there, you pull up to these trees, and they have really menacing faces, sharp, distinct elvish features. But this one in particular has a human face and a large beard. It has a pained expression in its face, and you notice sort of elvish runes scratched all over its face. Which one of you speak elvish?
I think,
Me, I think.
yeah, I think I do as well.
Presumably as
Lee?
Yeah, yeah.
So you notice that on the tree are the runes of tree, branch, leaf, and acorn, and they're just again and again tattooed all over this tree's face. And the tree's face has its sort of tongue sticking out, and on its tongue it says "speak." Can I get a perception from you all?
28.
19.
24.
What are we after again? Perception.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
24.
Okay, you've all rolled very well. You all notice that there's a slight light emanating from behind this face. You see sort of like the pinpricks in the eyes. You see like a gap below the chin where the carving is. It's sort of cut through the tree a bit. And you hear a voice coming from within, and it goes, "Turn back now. I am the spirit of the tree."
Right.
We'll keep going.
I'm going to cut this tree down.
What the tongue says speak.
Hmm.
So in Elven, can I speak the 3 words that are on the runes? Is it?
Tree, branch, leaf, and acorn. Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
Just try that.
Yeah. So you speak all 4 words, and immediately the face begins to fade away, and you see a hole in the tree.
Oh, nice.
And behind it, there is a tiny brownie behind a fire, and he's sort of looking at you like, "What the fuck's going on?" And he's like, "Turn back now.
Another
Go
one of these little-
away. Ooh."
Oh dear.
You notice that he is sat on a shelf above a large depression in the tree, and you notice that there is a way down beneath the branches and the roots, and there's like little handholds on the way down into the depths of the tree.
Is there any light down there?
Yes, there is. That's where
Okay.
the light's emanating from. It's actually not from the fire; it's from the light coming from the bottom of the hollow of the stump.
Um, can I ask the brownie if there's anything to be worried about down in that hole?
Monsters, horrible monsters. They'll eat your flesh. Turn back now. You are all doomed.
Can I try and see if he's telling the truth, which is never any good for me?
Go on,
Sense
give it a
motive,
go.
yeah. Go for it.
16. So where is it now? Oh yeah. Oh, 18.
Yeah, he's full of shit.
Okay, cool.
You sense fear in his voice. You sense, he clearly doesn't want you down there.
We're going down there.
There's danger, severe danger. There's death. There's pain. There's anguish.
Shiny things. That's what's down there. Lots of shiny things.
There's no shiny things. Bugger off. He do you come closer to him?
Is he near the hole we've got to go down?
Yeah, he's like in a shelf above. Like he's literally just like cooking food on the fire, which he stopped doing now. He's put everything on his really tiny, like minute fire of like 3 sticks. He's just like thrown everything down. The fire's gone out, and he's just sort of like looking at you, like perched on his shelf.
Yeah, I'll approach him, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm going to regret this.
So as you do, he sort of runs almost like straight into the wood and disappears, and you hear a cackle, and he goes, "Ha ha ha! I warned you."
Okay. So are we going to head down into this hole then?
Oh, definitely.
Let's go into the hole. Yeah.
Excellent. So you all begin to climb into the depths of this tree, and very soon you find yourselves on the way to the bottom, and you end up in a room that is very exceedingly brightly lit. Now, I know I've put the icon for a trap in the middle, but that's not a trap. That is actually a large stump of a tree with a giant knot on it. So I've just put that there because it's quite a distinctive icon feature. It doesn't mean anything. It is what I'm describing. So you've got a room. I'll use your perceptions from earlier. You've got a room where it is just mostly tile. You've climbed down. It's all overgrown. And there is a large tree coming from this reflecting pool. And on the tree on the tree stump, because it's sort of cut prematurely about sort of waist height, there's a large knot of wood. And there's runes carved in it, and they say the equivalent of, like the Elvish equivalent of "push me." There's also, sorry. There's also two either side of this room. There's two bows either side, like ornamental bows hanging on each side, like elven short bows that look fancy.
I think we'll have them.
I was going to say, can I go and investigate one of these bows?
Yeah, of course you can.
Try to get
It's
an arrow in
mounted on the
eyeball.
wall. Do you take it down? It's still strong, everything.
Yeah, can I just check that nothing's attached to it, so I don't pull anything when I take it off the wall?
Yeah, cool. You don't have any sort of trap finding
No.
ability, do you? I'll just have a straight perception, please, then.
23.
Nice. You don't see anything attached to the bow. It's just mounted to the wall. Looks super fancy, though. It's sort of shimmering in the light.
Oh,
It's
I'll
very
grab
pretty.
that.
Yeah, you take it. It feels very lightweight for a bow. It feels magnificent, actually. And as you sort of, well, what do you do with it?
Put it over my arm and on my back, I suppose.
Yeah, cool. It just feels super light and looks super fancy. It's really nice. It's sort of a part metal, part wood hybrid. It's beautifully crafted. Yours, Dave, is exactly the same.
Cool. Yep.
Nice. So you get
Cool.
2. Just put, if you put in your character sheets, fancy elvish short bows for now. We'll work out sort of a bit more of the details later. But if you apply it to in battle, I'll work out any bonuses or negatives or whatever associated with them. So yeah, what else would you like to do?
So yeah, if I equip that bow, can I just leave my old bow, long bow, on the wall?
Yeah, of course you can. So your short bow does less damage than your long bow. It does 1d6 damage as opposed to 1d8. Just letting you know.
Okay, so there's nothing special about this bow. It just looks fancy.
You don't know yet. I'll
okay.
add any bonuses or negatives without telling you.
Okay, I'll do that anyway because of weight.
Okay, cool. Nice. So it weighs a little bit less, but we'll sort that out after.
Yeah.
What's he going to do?
Do you want to check around this stump, Angelus, just in case there's
Yeah.
anything sinister besides pushing this little bit of wood?
Aquavir Evangelus.
I've picked up my bow as well. Is that still?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
How are you for
There's
weight?
definitely
Have you
nothing else
traded out your old bow?
I think I'm okay for weight. I think how much is it? How much weight is it?
Are you offloaded?
Slightly less than you. It's half the weight of your regular short bow, Dave. So I think your regular short bow is what? Let's have a quick look at your character sheet. I thought you were struggling for weight, if I remember, Dave. Your short bow is 2 pounds of weight, so your new short bow is going to be 1 pound.
Cool.
Super light for a short bow.
No, I think I'm carrying 39 weight, aren't I?
Okay.
Traded out.
If that's what you've calculated it up as, that's fine. So you're below light.
Just below that. I think I might be on 42, actually. Thinking. Or 42
Okay.
or 30, 40, 43.
Cool.
I think.
So you're checking out the stump then?
I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Can you check traps and stuff, Dave?
He can.
Yeah.
Yes. So you can use your disable device, Dave, to check.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, you've got perception trap finding. D20 plus 6.
Yeah. D20 plus 6. 18 plus 6 is 19.
Yeah. Nice. It does what it says on the tin. You have no idea really what it's connected to because it's going through the stump. There's no mechanical component to this. You're not entirely sure if it's. You just don't know how it works. It's just really. I mean, it's a knot of a tree. It shouldn't really push in. Don't know. It's a bit alien to you, Dave.
Okay. But it says I need to push it because I can read Elvish as well, can't I?
Can you?
So,
Let's have a look at your character sheet.
yar.
Let's have a look at your languages. He says, trying to find your languages.
I speak Common, Dwarven, and Elven.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. So yeah, you can read it too, saying, push me.
Push it.
Push it real good.
Okay, can I grab one of my arrows and push it with my arrow?
Of course you can. You push it with your arrow, and it gently depresses inwards. All of a sudden, the water begins to
Oh no.
rapidly start to sort of pour down, and the colours begin to change of the reflecting pool. So, whilst everything is like a nice white colour, it starts to go from green. It starts to turn to a green colour, and then after a few seconds past, it starts to be turned to a yellow colour. Few more seconds past, it begins to go red, and then the room begins to slowly darken, and the light begins to flash, 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 flash. Anyone want to do anything?
Pull out some glow sticks. I don't
You
know.
pull out some glow sticks.
I'm going to touch myself and light myself up.
Okay, cool.
I'd like to switch myself too, but I can't do it.
So you use light, and it begins to get darker and darker and darker, and you begin to see on each side of the stump there starts to be a countdown. So it goes 10, 9, 8, and meanwhile the knot is glowing. Push me, push me, push me, push me. 7, 6.
I push
It's
the
getting
knot
darker.
again.
4, 3. The pool fills up. It goes green, and then the pool starts to slowly drain again, and the light goes from green to yellow to red. It starts to flash, and then the runes come up. 10, 9, 8, 7.
I push the button again.
Pool fills up, goes back to green again, begins to count. So just tell me what you do. Are you just going to continue to press it until it
Can
stops
I?
counting down?
I've got a gold bar which is quite heavy, I presume. Can I drop that on top of this button?
Yes, you can. Do you try it?
Yeah.
You notice it works, but it doesn't keep it on green. Like it doesn't depress back up, and it just starts counting down 10, 9,
Again, so let's pull
8,
it off again. Put
7.
it back
So
on
you
the back.
take it off, and then you put it back on, and then it goes back to pool's filled up. It's green again.
And can I have a look around and see if there's any other writing anywhere?
You can do. You're going to have someone keep pushing it if you want it to be pushed. But yeah, you can do a perception while you.
Oh, we've got to keep pressing this button now.
I mean, you don't have to keep pressing the button. You can let it lapse. You can let it go down to 0.
Let it go down to 0.
I feel it
You
might
sure?
be a bad idea, but
But Dave, you keep pressing the button while I check for any other writing anywhere in this room.
can I just press it and hold it down?
No.
That's what I just did with the gold bar.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, so are you pressing that button then, Dave? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll keep doing that, yeah.
I'll just check everywhere for any writing or anything.
Okay. Can I get a fresh perception for you in this sort of half weird light? I know Lee's glowing in the dark, but
25.
25. Okay, cool. You don't really notice anything new. The room stays the same. There's no changes. There's no extra runes. Everything that shows is glowing. There's nothing else that you can see. You notice as how far do you let the countdown go, Dave?
To 3. And then I
To
press
3.
it again.
So you notice from about 5, the just round here, the door what is like a depression in the wall starts to shuffle, and you see a tiny gap of light underneath as that sort of section of wall rises slowly, and then when Dave presses it again, it shuts down.
Maybe we should just let it kind of count down then.
I'm just thinking, has anyone got anything solid we can stop it closing?
Don't think I have.
Is there no large plinths or anything in this room I can move?
No, it's pretty much a straight box room. There's a bit more detail in this room than there actually is. It's more like overgrown.
Yeah.
So there's more foliage in here. There are the stone tiles and everything, but think of it a bit more as a box room. There's the same reflecting pool and the tree in the middle.
So as this thing's counting down, is it opening or closing?
When it gets to 3, it starts to rise slightly. The depression in the wall, you notice it's almost like a door that's rising.
Okay. is there a countdown?
Why would it want to count down just to open the door?
Okay, I'll walk over to where the door is, and
Mm.
then while it's doing its rise thing, can I take a peek under it?
Of course you can. So you can't really see through. Like, the gap is marginal. All you see is the light. As close as you try and get your face down to the ground, all you can see is just there's a little bit of light on the other side. It's brighter than this side, particularly as the lights have darked and dimmed.
What's going to come out of that?
I'm wondering.
I'm going to stand over it. I guess the only thing is to let this button go then, isn't it? Do you think?
We have to. Unless anyone else got any other ideas. I mean,
I can't think of
I
it.
mean,
There's
is it-
nothing else in
is-
here, is there?
shall we just get out of here? Like, there's nothing in here for us to... Let's just get
But
out.
isn't this where the treasure is?
Where is it?
I'm guessing through
On
that
behind
door.
that-
We could get locked in. That's the only problem.
Is there anything else moving whilst we're down here apart from that door? There's no other doors.
Been able to see now.
Can you, whilst I keep constantly pressing this button over here, can you have a look at the doors? Are there any runes on the door? Is there
Nothing on the
anything-
door. Based on what
Nothing on the
I'd rolled, nothing on the door. It doesn't even look like a door until it starts rising.
So what happens? It goes green, yellow, red.
Yep. The pool empties, and just before it empties, it slowly reveals these runes: 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. The lights are dimming, they're flashing very slightly. And it's basically pitch black with the occasional red light. Bit like a disco.
Okay,
A
well,
lot darker. You can't really see anything around you.
well, I've got torches. Lee's shone up. Ulf, do you want to have one of my torches so that when everything starts going dark, we can still see? Maybe.
Yeah. But light one of them up.
Yeah. If we got them already lit up, then if all of a sudden everything just goes black, but the door's open, we don't want to be fighting in the dark.
Mm.
So yeah, I'll lend you one of my torches, or if you've got one, you light one up, whatever.
I don't think
I
I've
like-
got any of them. No, I've got no torches. So.
I think I should have.
I can light you up if needs be, but that's only going to give you so much light. Unless
Well,
you
you can
light,
do.
you can always light one of your arrows up.
But in fact, if you just touch my bow, light that up.
Yep. Okay. Let me come over to you.
Yes, please. I didn't know we had any. That was hidden well. Where did you hide that? Oh, sorry. There was chocolate I didn't know about.
Is
That's fine.
that's
Thank
why
you,
it's
love
all
you.
there. Is that why it's in the house, Paris? Because you didn't know about it.
Well, thank you. Didn't have to give me this much, but I do appreciate it. Sorry. So you've lit yourselves up. back to the game we're streaming.
Yeah. So I guess you just let this button go then, Dave.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll knock an arrow.
Maybe I shouldn't be eating while doing this.
It's fine. I'll clip it up later.
So the pool begins to drain. The lights go from green to yellow to red. The runes begin to flash. The push me is flashing more and more and more and more. The red lights start. 10, 9, 8,
No.
7, 6,
It's gonna be fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The door opens. The lights go on.
Yeah.
Damn.
I wasn't expecting that.
Okay. So we still don't know where the treasure is. The door's open. The lights are back on.
So you see the next room is a room that's very much like this one. Same reflecting pool, only no stump this time. Do you walk through?
Yes, I do.
Mm.
Everyone walking through?
Oh. I will
Oh,
hang by
Say
this
stuff
stump.
like that, you just do.
I'm going to stay by this stump. Is there a stump in the other room, did you say?
There's no stump. From what you can see from here, looks like there's some sort of statue holding something in the other room that's identical.
Would would you be able to hear me through the door?
I mean, it's not far. Let's have a look at the length.
So now this
45
countdown's
room. It's quite a big
if I-
room.
If I push this button again, would it reset?
Do you want to give it a go?
Yeah.
You push the button, nothing happens.
Oh, okay. That's got rid of that theory. Next room then, do you think?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
well-
ready to go through.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, next room then, yeah.
Cool.
Paris is smiling, I don't like it.
Well, you know, it's
No, it's never good. It's never good.
Give me a second. I'm just moving you all. And revealing the area. So this room's a little bit different. It's the identical room, but there's two things that are different about it. The first one is there are two what look like big levers either side of this reflecting pool. So both of them are really big levers, and beneath them are large grills. There is a statue in the center of a woman, an elvish woman, and she's holding a tablet up to the sky.
Is there anything else on the walls in this room?
No, nothing.
No.
There is places that looks like would hold weapons, but they're blank.
Shall we press these levers or pull these levers?
Do you think this is a pull at the same time, Jobber?
Yeah, let's just pull them both together and see what happens.
Yeah, go on then.
Right, so
Yeah.
I'll pull this lever. You can pull the other.
So 3, 2, 1, pull.
Okay, so as you pull the levers, one of them emits a strange light gas in the air, and the other one begins to spark. The
Oh.
room
Oh,
fills with this
no.
gas and explodes.
Oh, fuck.
You all take 8 damage
Oh, okay.
as the
Bloody hell,
gas
right.
explodes, and you see the statue topple and fall to the ground. As it sort of, and its head like begins to twist.
Oh,
Can I see what the head might be looking at?
us.
It's rotating. It's just rotating.
Oh, it's just rotating.
Still holding onto the tablet. It's toppled into the water.
So is this any more of this gas coming, or is that it? It's gone?
That's it. The
Is it only
levers have reset themselves.
Yeah, let's not pull them again.
Whenever we pull the levers, okay.
What's the statue made out of?
Wood.
And the head's the head's fallen off it, or
No, it's just thrown. It's basically thrown forward. It's been thrown forward into the water, but the head is just rotating. But for some reason, it's not breaking off or anything. It's just rotating again and again and again.
the water?
It's in the water. The head of the statue is rotating again and again in the water. So think of the statue as being a wooden statue that's still, tablet's still in front of it. Its head's just rotating like an owl.
Okay, is there any other rooms that are open, or is it just walls on back through to the room?
No, This is it. Has everyone taken their 8 damage?
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful.
Okay.
So is there anything in any of the walls that looks like it could be manipulated or?
You can all give me other perceptions while I eat some chocolate.
Oh God, 14.
That's the only thing new.
19.
13. Oh, 13 plus perception. Plus perception.
No, sorry, did you say 13 or 30, Dave?
Hang on. Plus my perception is 18 in total.
Nothing new, I'm afraid.
19 for me.
Nothing new for you.
Okay.
Oh, wait, what you do see? You see that there's runes on the tablet, and they're slowly shifting, and you're seeing different elvish words pop up. Almost like they're in flux, they've not fully formed yet.
Can I grab hold of the head on the statue and see if I can just stop it spinning?
Yeah, cool. As you go up to the statue and place your hands on its head, it takes its hands off the tablet and it bashes you either side of your face.
Oh,
Um,
fucking-
What's your AC, Ad?
Oh, shit.
12.
Okay, it beats your AC. Can you take 3 damage for me, please, as this thing smashes your face in?
Oh, that could have been worse.
I'm on 4 now.
You hear a sort of a screaming sound coming from this wood thing, like "Oh!" and its head is stopped rotating and it's fixed on you.
Me.
Hmm.
Oh fuck. Do the runes on the book make any sense now?
Yes, they have. But can I get initiative off everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
that-
no.
Oh, no.
Oh God. 4.
Are you adding your initiative? Add.
Your initiative
2.
modifier.
I rolled 2.
0.
So
Minus-
0.
So my initiative is +7, isn't it, on mine, post? I am
Yeah.
reading that right.
Yeah.
Cool. So
Yeah.
I
Mine's,
got...
mine's +2.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I got... Yeah, I rolled 11. So that's 18, 18 I got.
Dave, you go first.
Oh, no. Somebody else roll higher than me, because I don't like being a guinea pig.
It's a good thing going first in a battle.
Not on my streak at the moment. I just killed a random kid in a field recently. That's not good.
Sorry, once I'm being repeatedly called by my dad, I'm just going to quickly answer if that's all right.
Yeah, it
Sorry.
can take a minute. It's fine.
Yeah.
Means I get to eat me crisps now.
As long as it's nothing major. If it's, I need some milk. That'll be alright.
You need some milk.
No, I
What
don't.
about-
I don't need some milk. I just hope that whatever it is Paris is being called back for isn't urgent.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Because repeatedly calling for milk, that'll be fine.
It ran out of sugar.
But yeah. The joys of Pathfinder. I'm not sure where we're going with this, you know, guys. I really can't figure out what's going to happen. I thought we were looking for treasure, but I haven't seen anything down here.
Well, it's got to be down here somewhere, but obviously it's not going to be that easy, is it?
Clearly
No, I
not.
think it's a
Heads
puzzle
me on
into-
4 HP.
Yeah, I'm on 5 HP at the moment.
Are you? No, are you really?
Yeah. I don't
When
have
did
a,
that
I'm on
happen?
well, it took 8 off, didn't it? I was on 13.
Oh, really?
So
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
I don't have a very high HP.
That's it.
Oh.
Dave's pressing all the traps now.
And that's it. We should have really got to check it, really. Didn't even think about it. I was like, yeah, let's just go with it. It'll be fine.
Right, I probably should have done a trap finding on them all really before we move any further.
Yeah, here's the
Sorry about that, guys. You wanted to talk about my boiler. We've had some plumbing troubles. But yeah, no worries.
That's okay. Did you tell him that, you know, it's Pathfinder 7:30 till 10 every Sunday night?
That's it.
Uh,
I did. I told him to. I said if he wanted to get hold of me, he could talk in chat.
Excellent. Wait, so he won't be doing that again then.
So, Dave, what's your move?
So this thing's just basically fixated on ad. Right,
It's looking at him at the moment. It's got a bit of a scary look.
so it's still just kind of lying there in the water. Oh, is it stood up now?
It's lying there in the water. It's just smacked Ad in the face as he's gone down to bend over and grab its head.
Cool. I'm gonna go over and pick up the tablet.
Okay, cool. Yep, ignore your friend being attacked and pick up the tablet. Cool.
Well, he's all right. On 4 health.
So as you pick up the tablet, you are in the tablet's in like 2 foot radius of this person, this thing, this entity.
Oh, I thought it like kind of like it was out straight. Just yeah, okay.
It
What-
was,
what
but
does the
like in
tablet say,
arm's
Angela?
length is you know. Can you?
Oh, sorry. Can I read? I'll scoot in and grab the tablet and dash out again and read the tablet.
Okay,
see
so
if
as you go into the threat square and then leave the threat square,
Oh,
regardless,
oh,
you
no.
trigger an attack of opportunity, Dave.
Oh,
So
no.
it rolls to try and hit you. And misses.
Ooh.
Oh yes.
Oh, lucky bastard.
So it tries to swipe you.
This thing's still kind of lying down. It can't. It can't. Does it have legs? Is it still kind of attached to the podium?
It does. The fact that it's lying down or the fact that its legs and arms are in weird positions do not appear to be a problem for this particular wooden creature. It seems to be very sort of fluid in form for something so rigid.
Okay. 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 Well,
Like it's got
I'll,
lots of joints in, and it's clearly very like you hear the size of grinding wood as it moves, but it can clearly move every facet of its body.
Okay. Okay. So, I'll I'll grab the tablet and I'll take it over to Ad, and we'll
Okay.
try and decipher what it is whilst Ad's wiping the blood from himself.
I'm just going to move where you were, so you'd have come round the front of it to grab the tablet.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So where have you moved from that
Just
point?
out of reach.
there. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
out of-
okay. You reading it now, are you, Dave?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Yeah. So it has 3 really random words. The words for shadow, reveal, and open.
Shadow, reveal, and open. Okay.
Stop eating.
It's making me hungry.
Is that mini cheddars again? He can't talk, can he?
I can talk, just about. That it. So what was it? Sorry, shadow.
Reveal, open.
So if I say these words, if I say shadow in Elven, what would happen?
You've said shadow on its own, nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Can
Are
I
we in
say? I'll
combat,
say all
though?
3.
Yeah, you're in combat. Speaking's
Yeah.
a free action though.
What's it say, Angelus?
Oh yeah, it says.
He says being bludgeoned to the floor by a
Yeah.
weird wooden statue.
Says Shadow.
Hurry the fuck up! Is what...
Um,
hurry, hurry!
hang on. Says Shadow and no Shadow.
Reveal, open. I assume you're
Shadow
talking to each
reveal,
other in
open.
common.
Yeah. So that means that we must say it all in Elven.
I'm just curious. I'm just wondering what language you're speaking. Why don't you use all speak in Elven? There's more elves in this group than there are
I was
humans.
going to say, yeah.
It makes no sense that you're speaking the common tongue.
Well, I'll shout it in common, and then all of you can repeat it back to me in Elven if you want, as in like you dickhead.
Between being pummeled in the face.
You're fluent in Elven.
Ad, it's your
I
turn.
am fluent.
If I try and move away from this thing, it's going to have a swipe in it.
That's why I've not moved.
Have you still got a lit torch, Dave?
Yes.
Can I have a look around while I'm near this thing to see if there's anything in shadow that could be lit up?
Nothing you can see.
Nothing.
The whole room is the same eerie bright light that was in the last one.
Can
Same
I grab
reflective
my
wall, everything,
cloak
sorry.
and chuck it over this head?
So that would be a very specific kind of combat maneuver. If you try that, you'll be... Well, you wouldn't be vulnerable to an attack of opportunity because it's already had its attack of opportunity on Dave. But you would take it as a... Let's have a quick look at your character sheet. So you're looking at something called a dirty trick, which you get a +2 bonus on. So yeah, you could try to. Yeah, go for it. So D20
17.
+2.
It's
17. Let's have a look at this thing's CMD. Yeah, so you managed to chuck it over its head.
And can I still? Do I still have a movement?
Yeah, you could move away.
So I'll move out the pool now.
Yeah, cool. Move your character. Yeah, wonderful. Lee, it's your turn.
Well, I'm quite low on health, to be honest. So I can't quite remember. Oh, mind you, we've slept, haven't we? So I can use one of my lovely spells to heal
What was
myself.
the word? Shadow reveal open.
Yeah.
I'm going to heal myself. So I'm just going to do a 1d8.
+2.
It's +2, yeah. And I heal
gonna
myself by 9.
We've got to cast something in shadow then.
Cool. So it's this thing's go again, and it's going to remove the cloak from its head. And it's going to turn and sort of stare at who's closest.
I'm just envisioning Superman
15,
laser eyes.
20,
Oh, crap.
turns and stares at Lee.
Great. It is not my go, is it? So I am going to
it's
do
Dave's go.
nothing.
Well, I'll shadow reveal. Well, I keep forgetting them.
Shadow reveal open.
So if everything's brightly lit up, have we got to put something in shadow then? That's why I thought chucking it over its head might work, but
Yeah, like kind of like you do with like owls and stuff like that. Just put a cloak over it and it makes it go
Yeah.
down.
Oh, is that? Can you shove that tablet up your jumper or something?
Well, it's just a wooden thing, isn't it? I mean, is it not?
It's just a wooden. It's a wooden
dangerous
statue
wooden
that's coming
thing.
for you. It is a dangerous wooden thing.
What the hell is a wooden statue? I don't think I can do it to a wooden statue. It's not dead.
Could you make fireballs? Can you...
I don't think there's anything I can do to it really. I could channel negative energy, but I don't even know if that'd do anything to it.
Has to work on something living. You'd
Yeah,
have to assume that this was a living creature, which it might be. You never know.
freaking they ain't living.
What if each one of us says a word of this in Elven? Say, because it seems all Elvish, everything.
You'd have to coordinate that, but yes.
I'll do shadow. Ulf, you do reveal,
Reveal.
and then Giles, you do open.
Okay.
It's a very calm conversation considering the circumstances.
We've seen it all. We've seen it all. We're cool, calm, collected.
Ulf is just there, like holding the side of his head, like, yeah, I'll say reveal.
Whatever.
Let's do this.
Cool. Okay, I'll go first. I don't know why.
Wait,
How
Didn't say it at the same time.
No, one after the other.
Oh, I'm gonna
Yeah,
be very
in
sorry.
Elvish.
I don't
I'm
know
sorry.
what's
I'm gonna
open
Google
in
it.
Elvish.
Are you looking for Tolkien's Elvish?
Yeah.
I'm afraid that's not accepted in this universe.
Okay.
Elvish is a binary language of zeros and ones. No,
I was going to say that.
Oh my god, there's an actual Elvish translator on Google.
there is. You can just say the relevant words in common and we can translate to
I was
Elvish.
going to say, yeah. Ulf says.
I know, but this, yeah, but come on.
Okay, go on then. You have to use your character's voice as well.
Oh, do I?
Where's he from this week?
Hang on. Shadow reveal, open, translate.
We spent 5 minutes trying to say 3 words. Just
Well,
like to keep a mental log of these things.
you know how these things go. Okay, cool.
Oh wow, really? Okay, I say Gwathren for shadow.
Nice, simple.
Ulf says reveal in Elvish.
In Sindarin.
Oh, nice. Lee's gone all geeky too.
Oh.
Cool. So you say all 3 words in Elven and the lights go off.
Oh fuck.
It is pitch black. What's the state of the torches, guys?
Oh, actually,
So
my bow's lit.
I don't know how long mine lasts for because I lit myself. So
Let's
it
have
10
a quick
minutes?
look. Yeah, it's 10 minutes. Oh, you'll be finally if it's 10 minutes. Dave, you had a torch, didn't you? Which
Yes.
probably
I
don't
think
have any
mine-
more if you're wielding a bow.
True. So I'll just drop that on the floor.
Cool. Time to hide some areas.
Oh.
Oh shit.
So you have a 10-foot radius around you, Lee.
nice.
Did you like add to Bowley?
Did I like add?
You lit my bow up, didn't you? in the
Oh
other
yeah,
room?
yeah. I just touched this bow.
There we
So
go.
I thought you said,
They're
did
the
you
2
like?
spheres of light. So not too bad, really. I mean, Dave still hasn't decided what he wants to do with his go other than shout things.
Well, I managed to turn the lights out.
Take a go.
I don't know. Is there anywhere I can slot the tablet into? Can I see any?
I mean, you can
glowing?
see a lot less than you could. There's nothing glowing.
Crap.
You do notice that there's some light coming from the next room, It's the same level of light as before, but you can't really see if there's been any changes.
The next room, or the room that we were just in, or the one?
No,
another
there's only one room, the room that you were previously in. The door's still
Right,
open
okay.
to it, and that's still lit up.
So there isn't
Okay.
another room going from this room.
Only the 2 rooms.
Okay, so there's a treasure in here somewhere then.
I mean, there's a murderous statue that you probably want to take care of and make a combat move at some point.
You just want me to attack it. This is why I'm
Hey, we're still in
refusing to do.
combat.
I want you to do something. If it's run away or, or skip your go, like all of these things are fine.
Come on,
Yeah, I'll skip.
Angelus. Oh my god, it skipped his go.
Okay, cool. Add.
Can I take a round to light one of my arrows with a flint and steel?
Yeah, of course you can.
I shall do that.
Nice. Lee, your turn.
Okay, cool. I mean, it's not a living creature. I can't really attack this Angelus. Do you know what? What did my lever do? Did that release gas or spark?
Yours released gas. Add released the spark.
Okay, I'm going to pull my lever again.
Okay, cool. The room begins to fill with gas.
Oh
How
shit!
deep is
Wait,
this pool of water?
Only about a foot.
I think I know where you were going with this, though, Giles. I think you were going to fill the room with gas around the thing and just set fire to it and blow it up.
But
Well-
that thing was in there last time when we exploded the fire and gas, and it didn't do anything to it.
It chopped its head off.
Add is lighting a fire right now.
Oh,
So as the gas meets the open flame,
I forgot about
I have
that.
a torch as well.
6 for 2. 12 damage, please, everybody.
Oh, I'm dead. Well,
Oh,
I'm
you've
down.
got to be shitting me.
No.
It's 12 damage, please, everybody.
Oops. Sorry, guys.
I'm down. I'm out.
Well, I'm alive.
-8 for
What?
me.
Yeah, I am alive. I am alive by 2.
So,
Taking 12 damage.
yeah, please, as the room smokes in cinders, you notice the statue collapse onto the floor
Hey, at least I sorted that out.
and crumbles into ash.
Come heal us.
I mean, you
Right.
could have avoided this by attacking it, Angelus, but you didn't. So
I just want to say it had so little health left.
just had to take the axe to it, but you chose to skip your go.
Well, that was going to be my next round. I was going to fire this arrow into it with flame.
It only attacked you because it perceived that you attacked it.
Ah, okay.
Sorry,
Only for
guys.
that
But,
reason. Even
but
if you'd taken the tablet, wouldn't have had a problem with it.
since you are on the ground and it is my fault, I will move over to you both. I guess we're not in combat now, so I can do this to both you. And I will roll 2d8s plus 2 to
Is that you out of first level spells, Lee?
no, because it's a new day, aren't we? So
3 plus 1, you've already used 2 though. So you've used the summon in the morning to eat the body.
oh
You've
yeah, I forgot
used
about
the heal for yourself, so you've only got 2. So you'll
that.
be out.
Oh yeah, no, I will be after these. Yeah, so I thought
Yeah.
you meant I was already out. Yeah,
So you've got 2 left.
yeah, I'm going to be out of spells. So next time Angelus has a chance to attack, he's going to have to take it. Right. So
So-
Angelus he gets 5, and Ubik gets 7.
Oh, I'm
What?
still -1.
Wow, this is favoritism.
So I'm still lying on the floor.
Oh crap!
I'm
Oh.
up to 3, so I'm back up.
I can't do anything else for Ubik, so I don't know if anyone's got any cure like wound potions on them.
No.
Like,
I don't
Used them
actually.
last time.
oh, we better drag him out of here.
Well, let's see. Let's
Well,
see.
you might
let's
as well
find
just
out
leave me
first.
here now and carry on looking around, don't you?
I mean, you've got Barabbas waiting with a cart upstairs.
Yeah, you can send him somewhere.
Oh, we could always ask him. Oh, he does. Does he have any potions? He doesn't, does he, Barabbas?
Rations. That was all he had left on it, I think.
Mm.
Yeah, he doesn't deal with potions, does he? Well, the creature's now gone. I don't know what we can do to. What? Can we just pull the first lever? Because that's just sparks, isn't it?
If you want to do that, go for it.
Oh no.
Can you drag my body out of it?
So you're in a room that's pitch black, and the previous room you were in is lit up.
Well, I'll carry the tablet and I'll drag Ad with Giles' help into the other room.
Is that what you want to do?
If that's all right with you, Giles.
He's smiling again.
Give me a terrible. If Barabbas is a bad guy, swear to God.
I'm fine with it. It's absolutely fine. I'm sure we'll be all right. Kind
Cool.
of.
Let's move to the previous room then. So we've got Ad. We've got you two either side of him. Okay, so now you're in this room. You notice something's definitely different. Can I get perception rolls off the two people who are conscious?
No. Right. Bear in mind, if anything's in here, I'm just going to sling an axe at you.
Good lad.
It's about time.
23.
Nice. What was yours, Dave?
This is perception, you say?
Yes, please.
15 then, altogether.
Nice. So you both notice that the pool is completely empty this time, and you notice that the floor for the reflective pool is no longer there. It's completely disappeared, and underneath you see lots and lots and lots of goodies. You see a small pile of gems. You also see a carved ivory scroll case. You see a large gold puzzle box. You see a silk fan with expensive sort of blue slats in. You see silver combs with ornate handles. You see a large goblet with a holy symbol on, and you see several silver masks as well. This is a hoard.
Oh, hey.
Nice. Yo, Ulf, you should see this. Oh, sorry.
Looking very singed.
Oh, sorry, the hoard's slightly different. There's just a few other things added. So as you poke through this, you just notice more and more underneath. A crystal skull, a crystal egg with silver stand, a decorated plate, a jade scarab, a gold flagon, a gold statue of a lion. There's just loads and loads of stuff. Can I get perceptions from all of you? Oh, wait, no. Who got the highest perception score?
I got 23.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Lee, are you rummaging through this? Are you just kind of having a casual glance? What's the level of interaction you're having with this treasure?
I'm going through. I'm looking through it at the moment. I'm just rummaging through it. See what's underneath.
Cool. You find two items of relative interest together. You see one vial of a red liquid, and another right next to it in a small bag. You see a sort of a small brown stick with curves on and a handle, like a wand.
Okay. I mean, I'm going to take them both if I can carry them. I'm guessing they don't weigh much.
Let's have a look how much they weigh. They're both negligible.
Excellent. So I can take them. I mean, I can't use a wand, but I imagine a wand's going to be quite valuable. I want to pour that liquid kind of in Ulf's mouth, but I don't know what it does, so I might just keep that for now.
Might be one of Lorvan's magical potions.
Just the thing, I don't need you making Liza look like a Christmas tree on the floor, making loud noises as you slowly die.
That's Dave's last potion.
So
Oh no,
yeah,
the red one was good enough. The red one was good. Red one I spawned a little red devil. That healed me.
Ah, yeah, it was the green one, wasn't it?
but like, do you think just because it's
Yellow one.
red that it'll be the same
Yeah.
potion? I mean, do I know what this potion is? This red one? Do I know?
Can I get a praise, please, Lee?
Yeah. You can when I know what my praise is. Praise. I don't think I have praise.
You do it's -2.
How do you know that off the top of your head, man? Seriously.
I can find it quickly on your character sheet.
I'm glad you can. Right, 14.
Cool. It looks, feels, and smells like a potion you've used often. It's very similar to. Might be a cure light wounds. Might be something along the lines of that. But it smells like it's got very similar ingredients.
Right, okay. I'm going to pour this down Ulf's mouth.
Cool. 2d8 plus 2, add.
Oh.
That's how much damage you take.
No!
What?
No, I'm joking. You heal by that much.
So it was 2d8 plus what? Sorry.
2d8 plus 2, please add.
Oh, that's 17. So that's me back on top.
Bloody sorting hell. Scared shit out of me.
I thought he was dead then.
Actually, that would have been 2d8 plus 4, but you on full.
Oh, but I'm full anyway. Yeah, it took me
That's
over.
fine.
Cool. Can I take a rummage?
Yeah.
Now I've woken up and gone, holy fuck. Brabbers.
Yeah. So all the sort of magic looking shit has got, though to be honest, it all can be magical. There's a host of gems. There's a small pile of coins, but only a small pile of coins. There's a small chest with 40 gold in.
Ooh.
As I say, there's a few gems. A lot of these are big art objects, guys, like things that if you add to your inventory, it's going to be incredibly heavy.
I won't be able to carry it. But
We basically
can we
need
not?
Brabbers
Can we,
to flog it all, don't we?
can we not get him down here and get him to carry this up to his trailer?
What, on his own? The tiny
Well,
old merchant man?
Get
Well,
old
he's got a
Wilberforce
friend.
on there.
It was all of us. We could all drag it up, surely.
Yeah. Can we create like a chain and drag and take it all up and things like that?
Yeah, of course you can. There's nothing that's too heavy that you couldn't lift on your own. It's just really, there's just an awful lot of treasure here. So yeah,
Just get it
what
upstairs
do you
then.
do? Do you call up? What do you do?
I'm just gonna grab a piece and start taking it up and let Barabbas know. I think that there should always be one of us at the trailer before the other one goes down to make sure the trailer doesn't go whoosh.
Yeah. I think any kind of can pick up ourselves, like the 40 gold. I think that we just take into our inventory straight away.
Shall we
Yeah,
look for
'cause-
gold first before we go upstairs?
Yeah, so Wilbur doesn't leave the caravan if you guys go up. But yeah, if you're looking for gold, there's 40 gold in a chest. That's the only gold. Everything else is art objects.
Well, I'll
Oh, there's gems.
take the 40
There's
gold.
gems that are negligible weight.
I mean, I could take the gold and the gems. Well, any of us can take the gold and gems. Really, they don't weigh anything, do they?
Are we taking this without Brabbers having a cut of it?
Yes.
It's up to you.
That stuff.
Yeah. Might
Okay.
as well. I mean, come on, dude. He's taking far too much gold off me and you.
I'm just making sure that he doesn't find out somehow and stiff us.
I don't think he will he? Because I mean, if nothing else, I'm still going to end up paying him for more rations soon anyway.
True.
So he's going to get one way or another. I like how the DMs there just making notes of like, Barabbas will find out.
That right.
I roll for everything, guys. Everything. None of it's up to me. If there's a
Yeah.
reasonable reason why we'd take a perception, he would take a perception.
Well, can I? So would it be better between us all now? That way, he doesn't. Like one of us has got like one big bulging pocket of gold from this.
Yeah, yeah. I've already got a bag full of assorted trinkets and that. So, is it just
do
a
you want to
bag
take the
of
gems
gems?
then?
Is it? Well, no. I was thinking if you wanted to take the bag of gems or something.
It's a big bag of gems.
Oh, it's a big bag.
Big bag of gems.
No, I mean, I've got a.
I mean, each gem is negligible, but overall, it's a slight bulge in your pocket, definitely.
So that's something we're going to have to get sold anyway, isn't it? So, is it worth taking that?
No, but no. Is that a bag of gems in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Always.
Always happy.
Okay, now. Well, all right. We'll just take the gold and we'll split the gold between us then.
Cool. What was it? 40.
40 gold. So
13 each ish.
13 each, and then we'll give a. How much is it? We'll give a 1 gold piece to
30
Barabbas.
silvers. What was it? Yeah, 90 silver to Barabbas.
Yeah, well, it's not gonna. I mean, it's got. He doesn't lose anything down there, does he? He just knows like we're being with this stuff, so he's not gonna let his gold down there. So I'll just put the silver into one of your pockets, and we'll just carry on moving stuff upstairs.
Okay, cool.
Let's face it, he's probably gonna end up with the gold anyway at some point.
Yeah.
So you guys start bringing these items out, and Barabbas is completely wide-eyed. Wilbur sits up, puts his dagger on, sort of takes his dagger out his belt, and is sort of looking around as you guys start hauling the stuff on. Barabbas comes down. He's trying to help, but there's not a lot that he can pick up. He's a weak old man, but he's sort of helping the cart anyway, helping you guys fill the cart anyway. Yeah, all the stuff is put up, and what he's doing is, as well, is he's taking a book out and he's tallying everything, appraising it, and having a look how much everything is worth. So a couple of hours go by. Well, at least an hour goes by. It takes for you to take all of this out because there's an awful lot of stuff in here. And he smiles at you all and he says, "Well, gentlemen, we have quite a mighty hoard here."
Nice.
We do. I'm
I'm
waiting
just
for the
waiting
double
for the
cross.
how much.
He sort of tallies everything up and he says, "There is 2,545 gold worth of items here. I mean, we have to think about minus my 15%.
Is that 2,000 with your minus or?
He shakes his head. He says in total. He said, if we're split
2,419.
2,545,
2,000.
he says, with my cut, it will be 2,163 gold between you all. Roughly.
That's all right.
There's a bit of small change left over, but
Okay.
we'll say that's an administration fee.
Okay.
This guy.
Yeah.
2,000. Sorry, let me just make a note of that. 2,000 on what? Sorry.
2,163 gold that you will be splitting between the three of you.
Do you want to pay us that gold and see if you can sell it for what you sell it for a bit more?
2,163.
He says, I have most of the gold back at Thrin, but I need to sell a few items first, which we've got a few buyers waiting. So by the time we're back, it would only take about an hour and I can have the gold to you in full.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, okay.
Can I show him this bow and see if he would know
721.
anything about it?
He looks at his and he says, this looks like a particularly fine weapon. It's a short bow of extremely good quality. Some would say it's of masterwork quality. Masterwork weapons are are more accurate than regular weapons. Stronger, lighter, just a bit more fantastic. They're normally worth about 300 gold upwards of the regular weapon.
Ooh.
Nice.
Well, I think, Ulf, I think me and Dee need to test the weapons out first. See if they have any specific.
I was just about to say,
additional-
can I fire an arrow off into a tree?
Yeah, go for it. D20, please,
Oh.
plus what you normally have to fire.
So 7. Oh dear. To hit. Oh, so I've only got longbow at the moment. So what would that be for a short bow?
It would be the same for the short bow to hit. So it's
Oh,
your
okay.
+5
So-
on it, wouldn't it?
Yes, 13 then.
Yeah. So you hit the arrow a lot closer than you think you would. You notice that it is giving you +1 extra on your accuracy. Damage is exactly the same. So to hit, you get +6 as opposed to +5 with this weapon.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I mean, that could be all the difference we need with it in some fights, to be fair. But
He sort of looks at you both and he says, I assume you acquired these weapons from the ruins. He says, don't worry, I won't consider them as part of my sale.
Nice. So the damage on this short bow, because obviously the longbow is 1d8, so is this just 1d6?
It's 1d6, yeah. So it's 1d6, but you get a bonus on your attack.
Yeah.
It's also half the weight as well. So instead
yeah,
of
yeah.
£2, it's £1 of weight, so it's really light.
it does the same thing, but +1 more loss. So can I say
Same
to
for you as
Barabbas,
well,
can I
yeah.
sell you my old bow?
Sorry?
How much would my old bow be worth?
He isn't up for buying it. He says, I could consider it a gift, considering I've let you off the hook with both those bows.
Silence.
I just, oh.
I mean, he's let you both off with like 700 gold's worth of equipment. Like, the bow is a couple of gold.
Fine.
You give us
take the
3
bow.
breakfasts as well.
He
That's
has,
true,
yeah.
I'll have the bow. That's fine. Have my old bow.
Yeah, he takes it, puts it on the cart.
Surprise, surprise.
Shit.
I love how you're not happy with him clawing 2 gold back when he's letting you off for 600.
Oh, you know how these things go. Not surprised.
My bow.
Shitty old
okay?
bow.
My bow.
Your longbow that you've discarded, Ad, has also been moved on to the.
Oh, hello.
You still there?
Oh. Hello?
Hello.
Can everyone hear me?
Yeah, I
I
can hear you fine. I think
Okay.
Ad's still there.
Oh, I'm back. I lost you all for a second. Then.
No?
Bit
Yes.
of luck.
You froze up for a minute, but you're back.
Yeah.
So your longbow's been moved onto the cart as well, Ad. That you discarded. So no piece of item left behind. And you begin to ship out and head towards Thrin. I'll
Nice.
summarise the next bit before we close, if that's all right. You guys head back to Thrin.
Yeah.
He's already got a buyer waiting for him, buys a few of the objects. He turns around and gives you the gold to split. So please divide between the three of you 2,163 gold.
I make out to be 721.
Wow, I mean, Giles, Jesus.
Was
You
it
put-
sorry, was it 2162 or 63?
Yeah. 721. 721. Yeah.
I did the math earlier on. Come on.
Yeah.
I ain't that fast.
721 gold each for you all.
Wait, how much
That is a large
is
amount.
that? Sorry, Dubai?
Yes.
721.
It's like cure light wounds potions.
804, that takes me up to.
Might need them. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to need some of them when we can find some. Always good to have some gold. Nice. Are we finishing up there?
Yeah, we're there. We're 3
Nice.
minutes to 10. I'll also, if I don't level you up this time, I'll level you up after next session because you're there.
Ooh.
You've hit it experience-wise, particularly as I'm calculating gold you get as well as experience. So you
Nice.
guys are there for level 3.
Excellent.
Oh,
Cool beans.
also, just a quick thing, Lee. As you arrive, a guard stumbles into you, and
Go on.
you feel something heavy land into your hands. And it is a jar with, you see on the top, a symbol of a silver skull and a sickle on. And this jar has sort of paper wrapped around it.
Okay.
Oh, is this your gift for
Reward.
Mm.
Do I know anything else about this?
You can peel back the paper if you like.
Yeah,
draw it
yeah,
on the jar,
yeah.
whatever you prefer.
I've got 2 minutes. Let me peel back this paper and have a look at what this says.
Yeah, cool. So as you rip back the paper, you see that the water is murky red, a bit like blood. And as you stare into it, what bumps into the side of the glass, and you feel like a thud, you see a floating eye that's bumping against the glass again and again and again, a disembodied eye, and it's clearly focusing on you, just the eye on its own.
Okay. So I'll call this eye in red jar
Mm.
focused on me. Can I? Okay, yeah. Let's save that for next time. I don't know what this eye is going to do. I feel like it's an excited pet that needs letting out this jar just to see what happens. But we'll save that. We'll save that for next Sunday, I think.
No worries.
Brilliant.
See you all next time, gentlemen.
Yeah. See you later, dude.
No worries.